Hello YouTube. I'm gonna be making a video in my point and why they should legalize cocaine and stuff like that. But Biden's not gonna do it. He has a son that's frigging into cocaine or does crack. And I did a little bit of crack and it did nothing wrong to me. It didn't make me addicted to it where I needed more. Or I was gonna go crazy. But yeah, he is too timid. Look at all the money you could be getting for programs, for universal based income. You could be funding so many things with it. You know what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. He's just an idiot. You know, we legalized marijuana because we got to the medical part of it to make it medicalized, and now we can make it safer. But other drugs are going to need the help of technology to make sure that you don't get too much of it or something. So now to go show you examples of one guy who's smart, who gets it, and another guy who doesn't get it. Yeah, I plan to make this video short as possible, just to get the point. So long. Now this is a dumb one. This is a dumb guy. He is.
Switzerland is thinking about legalizing cocaine. If you can't beat them, join them. Capital Switzerland is considering launching a pilot program to test the legal sale of cocaine.
Yeah, so a pilot program to control it and make sure it's safer. You know what you're getting. Purity. This guy doesn't get
You
it.
cannot compare cocaine to weed.
Yes, we know the different drugs, but when you do a little bit of crack, it doesn't get you hooked on it. You know? It might take, you know? So,
Weed got you laid back.
you're an idiot.
Chilling it. Like cocaine got you.
You gotta understand that we could use the money for so many things. For all this stuff. We could be using the money for your universal based income. Healthcare for all this country. We could be using the money for fucking livable wages and shit.
Ain't that your heart? Let me look at this.
Yeah, it is bad for your heart, but that's not the point. Sugar's bad for you. Caffeine is bad for you. Well, too much of it's bad for you. What's your damn point?
I know y'all see them cokeheads running around with their jaw loose.
Oh,
We have a lot
come
of
on,
cocaine in
dude.
Switzerland right now at the cheapest prices and the highest quality
Yeah,
we have
and
ever
that's-
seen. Said Frank Zobel, deputy director. He went undercover. He went too deep. He came into work with that.
What an idiot.
Deputy, damn. You can get a dose of cocaine for about 10 francs these days. I don't even know what 10 francs is. Let's see what 10 francs is. Not much more than the price of beer, Frank Zobel said. I think Frank Zobel.
You can be using the money for so many fucking things.
So you can use your coke in peace.
Oh, whatever. He's stupid. There's another guy that's better. that at least got it right. It's funny, I was looking for this guy before and I couldn't find it. Now I can't find what's his name, the good example, or what he was talking about. Now I can't find it. Weird as hell, dude. He's an example of a bad example of something. But, you know, some of them are emotional, some of them are, just do this one.
Capital City wants to test sweeping science cocaine. So basically, the majority of politicians who voted in favor of doing a scientific study into
I
the
think they
controlled
should.
sale of cocaine. They said that although cocaine is a harmful drug, that supervised sales would lead to better control of the drug.
Yeah, exactly.
A pilot to test the theory. Last month, Britain opposition asked the government to start a scientific study into the controlled sale of cannabis.
Which is good. You know, you need all of it, dude. You need heroin, you need everything, dude.
All of these cannabis trials were only allowed after a lot of pressure was put on the government from all of these cities. Now, to do the cocaine trial, Britain are obviously going to have to get permission of the government as well. And the politicians there aren't very hopeful that the government will agree to it. But they said that them voting in favour signals that they're ready for the conversation, and they hope that other cities will follow and vote in favour too to put pressure on the government like they did with the cannabis trials.
Yeah, absolutely. She's not being emotional over it. She was a good example. But there was a guy that I saw before. And this article's been around for a while now. It's not new. You know, but we're hoping that, you know, there's so many things you can be doing with it, dude. Like, all the money. Like, you know what I mean? And Biden's too timid, like I showed you. He's an idiot. Doesn't want to do that. And then these politicians want to solve bigger issues. Because it's always going to exist. It was in BC times. And they still don't want to fucking solve the problem, dude. Like, you know, here we go. This guy's good. He's not emotional. Like, oh, ooh.
I'm talking about a white title that is so popular that in a way it makes you feel that you're a king or a god by consuming it. I'm not talking about salt, I'm talking about cocaine. So Switzerland is actually thinking about legalizing cocaine because it's so cheap that anybody can buy it. Right?
And if you look at Wikipedia, Peru, you can carry a possession of a gram or less. Or, you know, or maybe more. You can do that in their country.
The Swiss people are trying to legalize cocaine because it's so cheap that anybody can buy it, anybody can afford it. And Switzerland has one of the highest levels of cocaine use.
They should. It's not even because it's cheap, it's because it's always going to exist. People are going to want things. People are going to want that. People are going to look for that. Whether they're abused, whether they're not abused, whether they did. Gotta make it safer for people.
At the same time, it is in a way wrong too, but people are still consuming it. So if anybody actually wants to consume cocaine, they would still do it. If anybody's okay, let's talk about cigarettes. So people and cigarettes are bad for you, right? But still, it's legal. So whenever anyone goes out and buys a pack of cigarettes, at least he knows he has the right thing. He might buy cocaine, since it's not legal, so you don't even know if it's a real thing. It's not like it's
Yeah, exactly.
But if you actually take drugs that are not in a way, the right thing, the right kind of drug that you're looking for, it's actually going to cause more harm. So, in a way, I think it's right that you should legalize it. At the end of the day, it depends on you. Because I have never tried drugs and I will never try it.
I've done crack and it didn't make me feed. Now my friend Joe, my so-called friend Joe, basically wanted to save the supply of it from him all himself. When all I need was a little bit, or just grateful to have a hit off. And then he wants to talk about being like, you know,
And it's legal, right? I mean, it's up to me. You know, I want to buy it or not. It's all about self-control. So in a way, I think it's the right thing to do, and they should actually legalize it so that they can actually control it. They can actually control the quality of
exactly. You get the purity you want.
to legalize it because they're trying their best to actually control the gang wars that are happening.
Exactly.
Controlling drugs and this and that. So for them, this is not like the right strategy because if they actually try to legalize,
and if you know people who manufacture it, you can get it cheaper. Like I know people who get weed from cheap.
Fighting amongst themselves that we have this much quantity and we're going to control it, we're going to control the market and this and that. So in a way it's wise, in a way it's the right thing to do, and it's like a lot of cocaine isn't the right now. So I think they should actually do it. So
Yeah.
in Switzerland you can actually get a dose of cocaine for the price of a beer. It's that cheap. The reason why, people are so into cocaine and drugs and this and that.
Yeah, for all sorts of reasons. It's part of music and history and DC times.
These movie stars, these TV series of these stars and these cool kids, like these cool people, having drugs. So with them, it's like following.
Even MDMA and all that stuff is in clinical trials.
Peaky Blinders smoke. So I'm going to smoke. So more than they get wasted, they've got no mind of their own, and they only follow their motive. They want to look cool and appeal cool to that people. Okay, so cocaine looks nice when he's doing it. The snippet price so nice, yes, I'm not that. Yes, the snippet price so nice, looks so cool, so I'm gonna do it too. So yeah, so it's that cheap that anybody can actually afford it. So yes, I think they should actually legalize it.
Yeah.
Actually make it expensive.
No, don't make it expensive.
If you actually want to legalize
Don't
it,
make it
legalize
expensive.
it and make it too expensive.
No, that's what I disagree with. Come on, dude. Don't make it
That's actually
expensive.
going to help you, minimize the use of drugs, the use of cocaine. So yeah, if you actually want to legalize it, just make it super expensive. Tax it all you want. And the reason why everybody's like so after cocaine is because it's super addictive. So once you've actually taken a dose of cocaine, you can actually stop yourself from taking another one.
Of course. I've done a little crack. It didn't friggin' faze me. One person I used to sleep with that was a transgender. Dude, yeah, that's pretty much it with him. But making it super expensive doesn't solve the friggin', makes it worse. You need a poor, stop having a poor and a rich. Come on, dude. And not just coke, other things. Heroin, everything. PC, everything. Because you can get the money from it, and look at all the stuff you can be funding. It's like, but might take a while. It might take 20 years, 10 years, 50 years for us to even be able to do this. And technology can help too with it. Too. So that's really my video about that.